girlfriend. So try to imagine how I feel when I see you in those high heels, looking ideal. And I know that you've got a boyfriend. And tell him if you don't, then I will, cause I will. And I know that it's wrong.
Karma View Media. The view from the other side.
All right, people. Wagwan, what's good with you? What's good with you? Welcome back to another episode of The View from the Other Side. All right, we're getting straight into this. This one here, right? It's just a section of a show. You know what I'm saying? Big up man like Fu and James. Fu had and James. Give me Jimmy. They like to call each other. This is ShxtsnGigs. Great podcast. You need to go and check these men out because they're funny. But there's a little section where they talk about does body count matter? And I just want to get into that. So let's just get into that. Let's not mess around. Is you ready? Boom! There they go, right there. Let's get it.
So man said, hello, big time fan, long time listener to the pod. Can you do something on body count? So a few of my friends needed to know how to address it. Especially the typical answer that all females give of 3 as a baseline on their body count.
I read this when it came in.
So I said we'd have a chat about it. I'll let you go first.
So is that what he said?
So all he said, he just wants to know Wagwan for body count.
But he was female specific, right?
Female specific, yeah. On a female's body count.
Bro, in this day and age, I don't think I've ever asked a girl what their body count is. Because one, I don't care, but if I ask and they give me an answer, then I think I will start to care because it's just something that you now know. It's information you weren't privy to before. You don't necessarily start to speculate about. So if a girl, let's say it's a girl,
out of sight, out of mind.
Exactly. If there's a girl,
Yeah, but that's not a good thing. You see what I'm saying? Now, I don't know how old these two brothers are, but that's not a good thing. Just because it's out of sight, out of mind. That's like saying that's cheating is fine. If your partner don't find out that you're cheating, all good. What they don't know won't hurt them. No, that's not life. That's not how you deal with that. You know what I'm saying? But Fuhad has hit the nail on the head. Once you know something, get me? Once your world opens up and you get more information, now you can make better decisions. You know what I'm saying? There is no way either of these two, I don't know. I'm saying no way because I'm talking about men in general, men that I know. No one wants to put a ring. No one wants to bring home a hole, especially a well-known one. No one wants to do that. People need to stop lying, stop trying to be PC. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. If a woman sleeps around, then that's what all the other guys are going to want from her. That's it. She had 10 guys. Why does the next 10 have to work? It doesn't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? So it's rather stay single because you don't let 10 men run through you. And why should anyone else have to wait or have to do any other work when you've given up the work for free? You've given up the blessings for free. This is why it matters, because you're giving away the blessings for free. And now I'm doing romantic shit for it. I'm doing some long thing for it when all I have to do is say, yo, come here. And I don't want to wifey someone I can say, yo, come here. You have to work first, put the work in, so you can actually tell your wife, yo, come here. And she knows it. But you can't be doing that in front of people. You know what I'm saying? She knows how you run. But in front of people, you got to show your woman respect. Why would you need to do that for someone everyone has smashed? It doesn't make any sense, brothers. It doesn't make any sense.
girl I'm seeing, and she's told me her body count's 20, for example. I start to
calculate all that's been there before you. It's not hard. This is not wrong to think that. And this is the thing. This is the difference between men and women that people don't understand. When you have to go in something versus putting something in, it's two different. Are you the put-e or are you the person getting put in? You know what I'm saying? It's beautiful when we're going to have a baby together. I'm going to put my seed in you. That's beautiful. Now, let's just go off the number. Fu had just dropped 25 man been here before me. What kind of train, what kind of invisible train is this? You get me? Man, it's cool when it's all your man them and a thing. All right, cool, because I don't care about her. Literally, using her body part to get my body part to make me feel nice. That's it. Don't care about your life. That's why it doesn't matter. When you don't care about the woman, it don't matter. I'm gonna have to start bringing it up. That's gonna be my little point. It don't matter if he don't care about you. It don't matter. He won't ask. He won't even think about it. He don't care. But men, you don't need to ask. Men don't ask in general. I've never asked the question for one reason only. You're not gonna get the truth because no one wants to be seen as a whole. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna get the truth. But depending on who the person is and where they've been, what kind of work they do, i.e. if they're like OnlyFans or something, then you know what, go on, innit? You know they're not no virgin. Like, it's not hard. Jesus Christ, like, let's not make it a crime.
Calculate things in my head for no reason. How old is she? When did she lose her virginity?
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
all these stupid things that are irrelevant.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
I don't care what your body count is.
Yeah.
If you love sex, big man, you love sex. I love sex.
Yeah.
So what?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, so I personally.
He's lying. Sorry, Fu. I like him and I respect him. You know, he's a main night supporter. I like him and I respect this brother from what I've seen of him on his show. He's lying. Unless he will wifey a hoe, then everything he's saying is correct for him. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't want to know, doesn't care to know. It don't matter to him. You know what I'm saying? If all his brethren have par true, he don't care. It don't matter. That's what he's saying. It doesn't matter. It matters, brothers. It matters.
Personally don't really care what a woman's body count is. We've said it in some of the questions and answers we do on Instagram. Like, people talk about body count. We said, ladies, if you love sex, do your thing. I don't care. I'm pretty sure
See, that's different. That's different. What you're saying is different, Fuhad. Because I say the same thing. OnlyFans, do your thing. Prostitutes outside, do your thing. You want to sell your underwear, do your thing. You want to show your titties online, do your thing. I don't care because I don't want to get involved in you, so I don't care. Once I want to commit to you, once I want to make you mine, I start caring. I don't see how that. Let's see if they get there because it's making no sense right now.
feel the same way.
Bro,
I just don't care.
I've got one sentence for my man. Thank you so much for the message, bro. And for you and your friends, the best way, in my opinion, to think about it is if you care about a woman's body count, you're a bitch, bro.
That makes no sense.
You're a bitch.
That makes no sense. But I'm questioning Jimmy's sexuality anyway because he moves funny. You know what I'm saying? So it don't matter because I wonder if it matters for gay dudes. Like, do they care that each other's been smashing doors down? Maybe not because they're both men in it. There's only so much you can do. I wonder if lesbians care. You get me? How many people you been scissoring? Get me? Everyone wants to always put shit on straight people, but it makes no sense. But there's no way. There's no way you're calling someone who wants to know if the woman he's gonna commit to has been in these streets. You're calling him a pussy or a bitch. That's just stupid. Now you just be a dumb. Just be a dumb.
I just don't.
You're a bitch,
Who
bro.
cares? Who cares?
You're an absolute pussy.
He must be young. I'm assuming.
He don't
he's
look
like
young.
18. No.
You don't look young. Even if
See, it's not a young man's problem. Who you slept with is not a young people's problem because everyone's doing it. I remember being young. Ain't no one care. You get me? You go off the people you know. You know this chick. Get me? The man them will just tell you. That's the joke thing. The man them will just tell you, yo, I heard I heard look, I got a photo of her. Me and her used to do a thing. It gets around. It's not hard. You never had to ask because the info will come. So you don't have to ask. You shouldn't ask because you're not going to get the truth. I'll tell you that now. You're not going to get the truth. So it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same because some men will tell the truth, some men won't. I'm not talking about body count. Like if you ask a man, when a woman asks, are you single? The lies that men tell, yeah. Or, nah, I still live with my ex, but we did all that kind of put. You get me? You're not going to get the truth. So it shouldn't be your business. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter until it matters. You get me? A girl asking a man, are you single? What does that matter? What does that matter? Did you make a promise to someone else I made a promise to? No, you didn't. It's got nothing to do with you. You get me? The only reason it matters is because that girl wants to make a commitment to this man. but she can't make a commitment to this man if he's got another woman. Get me? Because then she's deciding, and everyone knows this. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter until it matters. So until these brothers here get into a relationship that they love this woman, when they're in love for real, then we can say, doesn't matter if she slept with 50 or 2. Then we will see.
That's the thing. It's such a young question to ask, but even
again, it's not a young question to ask. It's a grown question to ask. Grown people need to ask that question. You get me? Where you been at? How many children do you have? These are grown people's questions. See, mindset twisted. It's not, young people don't care about this stuff. Grown people care about this stuff.
if you are young, bro, if you're 14, if you're ever contemplating asking a girl what a body count is, you are a bitch.
Just don't do it, man.
Bro, have a look at yourself in the mirror and say, do I want to be a bitch for the rest of my life? Yes or no? If the answer is yes, go ahead and ask her. And if the answer is no.
I'll tell you this now. Any young guys out there, if you feel the need to ask, please ask. Don't be out there thinking that just because a girl's pretty that she can't give you nothing. You get me? That you can't catch nothing. You need to ask. And yeah, you can catch something. A virgin can catch something on their first date. Yes, but that's because they're loose and they didn't ask the right questions, innit? Not saying that they would have got the right answers, but the vibe. Once you ask that question and that person changes their attitude, you now know. You know what I'm saying? I was going to bring up money. No, you can't talk about someone's dough because that's very, very, even though sex numbers meant to be personal, but it's like your wife can ask you how much you got in your account. No problems, right? So what? Why can't you ask someone who you want to commit with questions that make sense? And especially when it comes to sex, because let's be honest, it's about sex, isn't it? That's what it's about. What's your body count? How many people you slept with? Now, do you want to be with someone who slept with 25 people, especially at 14 and that? Do you want to be with someone who slept with 10 people, or do you want to be with the girl who slept with none or one? Who do you want to be with? Why would you not ask these questions? And you know what? You're chatting shit and I'm chatting shit. Those questions got asked straight up, straight off the door. Girls used to ask guys. Guys used to ask girls, are you virgin? Straight up, because girls wanted to know you knew what you were doing. Guys wanted to know that they were the first one there, or maybe second or third. They're chatting fuck. I know I'm older. I must be older because I'm going to be 40 in a couple months. There's no way they never asked no girl, especially when they were younger, are you a virgin? You didn't ask no one that. No girl asked you that. Don't lie to yourself.
Just move on with your life. It has no relevance.
It has no relevance. If you think a girl's paying you on a banger, what's her telling you her body count going to change?
Yeah.
What's that going to change?
And then he was talking about...
It's going to change a lot. Like, Bear Man done passed through this. It's not as special as it looks, is it? You get me? There's a reason why the Ritz is the Ritz, why the Hilton is the Hilton. Everyone can't pass through. So when anytime any of us get to pass through, it's all photos, taking pictures in robes. Like you don't have a dressing gown in your yard. But that's what we do when you get to first class. Same thing, business class, first class. Everyone gets excited when they get to the, everyone ain't been here. Everyone ain't got this. Like what? How these don't understand that, I don't know. They have to be being PC. Have to be. Well, Fuhad sounds like he's being PC. James just sounds like he's just being disrespectful and doesn't get life. And this is coming from, I've heard them both talk about their escapades. How did you have these escapades and not ask these questions? You get me? I beg you, please go get yourself checked, brothers. If you haven't asked or you haven't even been told, Wagwan, please don't do this.
In terms of 3 is the general answer that they give. First of all, I don't know what the general answer is because I've never asked. And I don't want to know. And it's like, how do we navigate through? Like, all they want to say is 3. Like, how do we get to the truth? What the fuck is this? Leave them out of it.
If you get to the truth, what have you gained?
What benefit is you?
What have you gained?
There's no good answer.
There is no
We've
good
definitely
answer.
had this conversation before. There's literally no good answer.
Yeah,
if she tells you one, for starters, you're either going to think she's lying.
Well, she is lying.
Yeah, true. Or, who's this one?
See? James has said, you're going to think that she's lying, which is 100% right. And then Fuhad comes with the man mindset of course she's lying. It's not obvious. It's not of course. You don't know unless you jump in and you find out, because we know you can find out that way, or you can find out by the skills that she has. You don't get these skills off one go. You don't. You have to be out here playing games.
Fam.
Yeah. Why am I the second one?
Yeah, why am I the second?
Yeah.
Do I even want to be number 2? That's a lot of pressure.
That is a lot of pressure.
If she says none, definitely I don't want to know.
Exactly.
If she says 20, for example, like you said, I'm starting to think shit. Deep down, do I even give a fuck if it's 100? No. But now that I've asked, I have to then process the answer in my head.
Yeah, you have to deal with that.
Yeah,
knowing
you have
every
to
time
deal
you
with it.
bang her, you know you're number 101.
Yeah, see? Exactly. So you don't bang her then. Like, what's the problem? Or if you're going to bang her after you found out the information, that's your business. Now you know. So you can't complain. You can't be like, oh, I'm 102 while you bang her. She told you she had 101 man. So you carried on because you wanted to, because the number didn't bother you. If the number doesn't bother you, keep going, innit? It's not a problem. It's weird that man are saying this. Crazy. Because it clearly gives you more information. It's insane. So you're trying to tell me right now, if I told both of these guys the chairs that they're sitting in were made by KKK members, I don't want to know that stuff, because then I'm going to have to make a decision on something else. Yes, you're going to have more info. That's life. You've been given blessings now. Information is blessings. Sometimes you can have too much information, but that's because there's too much opinions. People aren't taking facts. They're taking different opinions, and there's a million of them on one channel. You get me? There's a million of them on one channel. So imagine if you're all over the place with it. That's too much information. You understand? You're all over the place. You ain't going to be able to do nothing. But a little bit here, a little bit there. You get me? Why do you need to take vaccine? This is why. That's not good enough reason. So I don't need to take it. Boom. You've made a decision. Done. Imagine if they just told you, if they lied to you, like people lie about their numbers. No, it's a cure. It's 100% clean. Everything is fine. What? First of all, nothing is. So you're lying already. Do you see what I'm saying? It goes with anything. They're sounding very weird. They're trying to make it very specific to a body count thing, but no, because asking for information about anything that involves you, especially involves your body, you don't be going anywhere doing anything just cause. You get me? You don't just have some woman walk in with a nurse's uniform. You don't see no ID on her. You don't see nothing. You get me? She's not explaining whatever shit is. She's just popping open stuff and saying, yo, give me your arm. And you're like, yeah, there you go. No. Who are you? What do you do? X, Y, and Z. You ask questions, bruv. Crazy.
Yeah.
Every time you bang her.
And it's just like, I didn't care, but now I know I kind of have to care. And it's like it's random, but like it's.
See, you see, here again, he doesn't want to care. It's like a meat eater not wanting to know how sausages are made or how bacon is made or how anything is made. I don't give a damn, bro. I'm going to eat my food. You see what I'm saying? I've got the information. Some people turn vegan. Some people turn vegetarian because they got the info. Why would you not want the info? It's crazy to me.
It's like if I'm at a dinner table and I order steak, and then some fucking whoever I'm with is like, is this steak locally sourced? Do I give a fuck if it's locally sourced? No, I don't give a shit.
No, you don't give a shit. Now that you know it's not, and you don't care, now you don't care. You see what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong in that. See, the reason why is because they both know if they get the information, it's going to change their mind. But I don't understand how that's bad. That's a good thing. If I told you, if you saw a banging chick, if either of these guys saw a banging chick walking down the road and I was like, that's me, I'm moving to them, and I pull them back, bruv. For whatever reason, she could have STDs or something, but I've warned them. As soon as I told them, what? Really? Love that. There you go. Now, I could have just watched you go. I know that she's got that, but I let you go because you don't need info. You just want to go and do your thing. Go do your thing. Now you catch it and you come back. Be like, she gave me this. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I knew, bruv. I knew that she had that. Who are you going to be pissed with? They're not thinking. They're not thinking. I don't know what they're thinking. They're probably just thinking that they want to bang. But that's not life, boys. It's not life.
But if they answer, say, nah, it's not locally sourced, automatically I'm thinking, what does that mean? Where does it come from then? I don't care. But because I've got that answer,
Yeah.
my brain's doing shit that I have no control over. And then I'm thinking, now I want to ask him, how unlocally sourced is this from? Where is it from, fam? Is it from Great Britain? Is it from Germany?
Is it even a cow?
Fam, yeah. Is it even actually cow? Like, I've got all these questions that I never gave a fuck about before, but now I've got an answer. My brain has to do something with the information, and now I'm curious, and now I'm vexed because I want to know. I never wanted to know before.
Ah, yeah, man. Yeah,
We don't care if the pussy's locally sourced, my G. Enjoy the time that you're in there.
Exactly, man. Enjoy the medium rare at last, fam.
Yeah, just know that if she's peng, her DMs blow up. And it's up to her what she's done with it.
Exactly, bro. It's not your concern.
It's not your
what her body
concern,
count
bro.
is.
Just play your role, man.
How is it not your concern if you want to enter it? They man are talking too horny, bruv. Yeah, man. They gotta be young. They gotta be young. I was young once. Yeah, me. I feel young now.
If you ask her body count, you're a fucking bitch.
Play your role, my G. You said it well. Play your role, man. Play your role. There's no point in asking said questions, bro.
See, no man cares if you got boyfriend, you got a husband, you got kids. I don't care about that. I want to beat. So you don't ask those questions because you want to beat, just in case you have a heart. You know what I mean? And you're like, I don't want to break up no family, blood. You get me? That's deep. And now you don't get no pum pum. But I don't see where they're going with it. They literally they're saying the same things that I'm saying. They're getting the information and they're saying that they don't want it. That's crazy to me. Get me? Fuad just said it. So you wouldn't want to know if the food on your plate is cow or not. You don't care. You just want to eat. All right, we're not there. Or maybe they just need to grow a little bit or get some more pum pum in life. But there is no that is insane, brother. That's insane.
It doesn't. It amounts to nothing.
It amounts
to nothing.
to less than nothing.
They're not listening to themselves. I just got information and now my brain is doing 1,000 things. That's what you got from the answer. 1,000 things. It's not, I get nothing from this. You got 1,000 things now to ask. Like, say what? Get me? What, you was in Dubai for the whole summer? You don't know no one in Dubai? Someone pay for you to... Ooh, adds up, blood. You don't... Listen.
It's just, you've just given her the biggest ick of all time.
Yeah. Oh, facts.
You've given her the biggest ick because you're a little boy.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a little boy.
Bobby.
You're a little boy. You're on her chest and you're looking up and you're like, babe, how many people have you slept with? Oh, you little boy.
Oh, she's stroking your hair.
She's stroking your hair. She just contemplated your waves. You felt comfortable enough to say, babe. Like, I know it's a bit of a personal question, but how many people have you slept with?
You're just looking.
How can it be a bit of a personal question when your head is on her chest and you just banged? See what I'm saying? And why would you ask that after you've banged? It doesn't matter now. Now that you've banged, it doesn't matter. You get me? You banged. And a lie, it does matter still. Because you can bang a hole. Ain't no thing but chicken wing on a string. But maybe your idiot ass is now in love after one ride. So now you're going to wifey her and not know where she's been? All right, good luck. Good luck to you, man.
You look up like that and she's oh, you little boy. You're a little boy.
Oh, fucking hell. Because you're not going to believe any answer she gives you.
Exactly what you just said. Like, oh, all girls say 3. So what do you want, big man?
If she says 3,
You want one who tells the truth. That's what you want, big man.
What if it's 3?
what if it actually is 3?
Big man, just leave it.
It's an irrelevant topic. Of a
Man
question.
that care about body count are such pussies. It's ridiculous.
James said it best, bro. Sorry.
It's outrageously. I was even watching, you know, when they do these YouTube dating shows and stuff.
Yeah.
And I always see the clips on TikTok and stuff like that as I'm just
Okay.
scrolling through.
Yeah,
and there's one, I don't know what the show is, but it's one mixed race yacht. She's like kind of peng and she goes through these guys.
Yeah.
And they have like, it's like a date, but they have like in-depth discussions. And it's always like, what kind of girl are you into? What kind of guy are you into? All this stuff. And then there's always one that pops up and it's always about body count. And one guy's going off like, if my girls fuck with X amount of guys, double digits, I'm not dealing with double digits, all this stuff. And I just hear it and I think, oh, bitch. Bitch. It's a
These
problem.
men are stunning.
It's an irrelevant question, man. No one should be asking that kind
Yeah,
of
man,
question.
it's
No.
no disrespect. What he's saying, they don't care. He just quoted someone saying, my girl can't be with 10 plus, da, 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 da. And they're calling that guy a bitch. The only person that doesn't care is a cockhole. He'll literally watch his woman get banged. That's how much he doesn't care about her body count. He'll watch it, encourage it. From what they are saying, I do not know these men. I watch these two. They are entertaining. I subscribe to their channel. Very entertaining. Follow them on IG. All that stuff. Hilarious. Me and my missus be sending each other's clips of them busting joke. We like, both of us like this duo right here. And even their two other brethren that they got backstage, because this is an old clip, then I have like 4 of them. You get me? They got the editor, and I don't know if it's 2 editors or it's a researcher and an editor. I don't know, but they got their little team. You get me? Big them up. You get me? Big them up, because it just started with these 2, and now they can afford to have 4 of them, 4 of their brethren, not have to work for no one else. They're doing their thing. I'll always salute that. But this here is some joke cockhole talk, bro. This some cockhole talk. I don't even know if I'm saying cockhold right. Is it right? Is that cockhold? Is that what it is? I don't even know. Just know that means man will sit there and watch his chick get banged out. Because he don't care about numbers. He don't care about nothing. You get me? That might be the king of not caring about body count, is a cockhole dude. And then it waters it down. You get me? And these brothers here, from the view that they have, they must be at step 1. I hope that they grow out of this and realize, boy, that's not life.
Bro, if a girl asked me that question, I'd walk out. Don't ask me.
Girls don't ask that question because they know. They already know. The number's stupid. The number's stupid. There's a few ways that you can know what a brother's on. The brother's looks, yeah, and if he's got dough and or, his industry that he works in. Better than porn man, if they was to walk road, they wouldn't get play. But because they got the stamina and they got the blessing, they be tapping all 200, 300 because they're in that industry. It's different. You ain't gonna catch a man looking like, he was on Big Brother and he's a big porn star. He's got a mustache and he looks like, wow, like really? Like you can tell it's got to be that. You're paying the girls, isn't it? So of course they're gonna show up. But there's no way in the hell you was getting pum pum when you were younger. Before you got down, before you got into the industry, you probably was a virgin, but one time. You know what I'm saying? Then type of man there, you can just tell. You can tell when a player walks into the room. A woman knows. So she just gives it roughly 25 plus, you get me, or 20 plus or 15 plus, depending on what it is. You get me? Depending on who you are, how you move, how you talk to girls, they just know. That's why they don't ask. Because men, if someone was to ask me, I'll be like, wait, hold on, come back to me. Like if I was on a podcast and they were going around, say your number, I'll be like, Ross, hold on. Because there's some man blocked out. You get me? You know when you get that flashback like, Ross, hope she ain't telling no one. Hope she don't get me. Hope she don't claim, man. Hope she forgotten. Because there's some, I'm like, what the was I doing? Wow. Even now, I'm scaring myself. I'm trying not to think about it. Come on. You get me? But it's not the same for girls. Women aren't like us. The women that are like us, some of them can control it. So you wouldn't even call them hoes. They can control walk on. And then, but again, most of them move like studs. You know what I mean? Damn near men. They just don't have the blessing. So of course they move like we, and they treat girls like we. But I disagree with these men here on this topic here. Insanity.
Ask me stupid
Silly
questions.
Billy questions,
Silly
bro.
Billy.
Ask me silly Billy questions. Like, what's the point in
What is
asking
the
me that
point?
question?
What is the point? Because whichever number I give, it's affected us now.
100%.
It's affected us
Yes.
now.
100%. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Just know, bro, we're doing all these icks. Bro, asking our body count, trust me.
That's red
Pussy
flag.
just went,
Yeah, dried up.
fam,
Dried up.
absorbed all the moisture in the air, just went back into her.
For me, not for me, blood. I haven't struggled to get pum pum since I wasn't even looking for pum pum. Haven't struggled. You get me? So I don't know what these men are talking about, and I ask what the fuck I want to ask. Get me? I don't know.
A bloodstream.
Sounds bruh.
Yeah. You just dried up the naan quicker than you could ever think of.
Like that. Literally like that.
Dehumidified the thing. It's dead, fam.
Oh,
It's dead, fam. Oh.
I'm gonna leave it there because they're just going on that, and they're wrong. There's nothing else I can say. They're wrong. But yeah, I think I've had that there in the tuck for a minute, and I was meant to do a video to it. But yeah, man, big up them, man. Yeah, I like their show. They're big. That's like probably one of the things that I probably disagreed with them on. But yeah, that's how it go, man. Body counts. It matters, man. Everything matters. Everything in life matters. There is no don't matter. You know what I mean? When you really think of shit, there is no don't matter. Everything matters. If we're gonna take it there, everything matters. You get me? It's just how much does it matter to the individual? You get me? Imagine you buck up with a girl and she tell you that she don't like condoms, but she ain't a virgin. What? All these, they seem like a little thing. That little thing turned into boom. You got AIDS, blood. You know what I mean? Now what? Full blown, no HIV thing. You go die soon, son. Now what? I know they got all the medications and everything, but let's not play around. You know what I mean? Don't no one want that. Ain't no one like, still free love. No, don't matter what medicine's got. You don't want that. But hey ho, man. Hey to the hole. Do what you guys do, man. I'm out of here. Stay good, stay blessed.
Karma View Media. The view from the other side.
Make a good, so they can see